down a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're good here.
All right. I think we got it. All right.
We're
Sweet.
set. Okay. Welcome to what is now the Off Tangent podcast. If you didn't know before, I called it Real Life Podcast.
Okay.
The Real Life Podcast. But I changed it because, I don't know. I wasn't satisfied with it. I wanted it to be something that I, was proud of and that I was, really, I felt good about it. And so I changed it and I started changing up the set and everything. And so now I feel better about it.
Yeah. Plus, I imagine, it kind of fits more because people go off on tangents a little bit.
Yeah.
So it works. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Also, this is my first time recording outside, so if it's a little windy, then that's why.
Yeah, we had quite the fun little morning. But, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Anthony. This is, as I call him, Stokes.
What's going on, man?
Dude, do you remember how we met?
How did we meet?
So I remember meeting you at the pool one time. I went there with Antonio, and I think you showed up with Dom.
It wasn't this pool,
no,
was it?
No, it was the pool over in their neighborhood.
By, I know which one you're talking about.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot all about that.
That was crazy, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's when we met. I remember that.
I think that, whenever we first met, I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah.
And then you ended up being, in, the classes with me and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll be honest. When I first saw you in the classes, I didn't I was like, he looks familiar.
Yeah.
I was just like, how do I know this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing for a little bit, and then I remembered. After I heard your name's Stokes, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember. I remember 100% who this guy is now.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw you in Walmart one time. The woman right there. I tried to say hey to you, and you just walked right by me. I was like, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Later.
I might have just had my headphones in or something. I'm sorry.
You were speed walking through there and everything.
I was on a mission, man. I was looking for something. I knew what I wanted.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So.
Runaway Custer.
This is gonna sound terribly rude, terribly, incredibly rude, but. You look a lot different now than you did then.
Yeah, I a lot of things have changed. Yeah.
First of all, you've lost a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. How much have you lost?
So in total, since then, 75 pounds.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And yeah, I look a lot different.
Yeah.
Better,
not worse.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people when they meet me for the first time, they're like, "There's no way that you used to look like that."
Yeah.
And I show them the before photos. They're like, "That's Photoshop. There's no way." So, but yeah, I look a whole lot different now. And yeah,
I've gained a little actually. Been drinking a lot of beer, a lot of whiskey.
I don't think you gained anything at all. Honestly, when I see you, I'm like, yeah, he still looks the same. You still look good, man, and you're still killing it.
I don't look bad. I just gained a little, which is fine. I probably needed a little because I was ridiculously skinny.
Hey, if you're gonna gain weight through anything, beer's a good choice.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, my man.
So my parents actually, they have this personal trainer now. They've been working out for years now, 5 years, and they've been right now they're considering doing a bodybuilding show if they want to do that right now. So that's what they're training for, and they're going to decide if they want to do it. They just want to be in that shape. So they've lost an incredible amount of weight too, and they've leaned up.
They look like professional bodybuilders?
I mean, they're getting there. They're halfway on that journey.
Okay.
Right now they're cutting. They built up and they're super huge, and then they've started cutting a lot, and so they're I mean, my dad is as big as a door frame. He looks like Batman. He's
like which Batman are we talking? Ben Affleck
Ben
Batman?
Affleck,
yeah, the big muscular one. Yeah,
the way he's supposed to look.
Yeah, especially because now with Robin Pattinson Batman, he's
Did
slim
you see
and cut. Yeah, I did. What'd you think?
Yeah,
I'm kind of in that same.
I thought people overhyped it severely.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I thought the cinematography was incredible, first of all. Let me say that. The cinematography was amazing. The color grading, amazing. It was, in that aspect, filming-wise, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But, he At first I was like, he's not a good Batman. Like, I did not like him as Batman. I
Okay.
thought he was too scrawny. He didn't fit the role. He didn't look like he was comfortable being Batman. But then I also learned, like, after watching the movie and talking to people, like, he's supposed to be newer to being Batman.
Yeah, like 2 years in or something like that.
So it's like, okay, that makes a little more sense. And the Riddler, I did not like him at all.
Really? That's
didn't-
one of the things I did like.
I did not like him at all. I thought he was a terrible actor.
Really? Okay. I mean, I understand. I mean, like a lot of people, my biggest gripe with it is just the pacing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
man.
dude. The last like hour and a half was like, dude, end already. Like,
Yeah.
it's so like they drag out the conversations like so much to make it reach that 3 hour mark. I think because I want to compete with Marvel. To me.
Yeah, of course.
And so it's like, dude, like I would have liked the movie a whole lot better if it was like the length it should have been without being stretched.
Also, like the issue that I took with it is like, it's not really necessarily with the movie. It was with the marketing. Because
Yeah.
like whenever I saw like the trailers, there was a couple moments like where they show like the city being flooded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so that hasn't come up yet, so I know that this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I'm not like afraid. And so,
I loved the Penguin though. The Penguin was
Dude, he
really,
killed it.
really, really good.
he did amazing,
Yeah.
and Colin Farrell was a perfect choice for that.
Oh, yeah.
Like for me, like I thought that Zoe Kravitz did a good job as Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
Except for the like crazy strut she
yeah,
kept doing.
yeah, that was kind of weird.
But it.
I was
yeah.
a little thrown off by her mask too. It's like all ripped right here. It's like half on her face, like a little ski mask. I was like,
Honestly,
What is
I
that?
didn't really like for like costumes and everything like that. Like I have to say that like her costume is probably my second favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite one's probably going to be like Dark Knight Rises
yeah.
one.
I just like the leather. Like that's just what I'm used to in the comics. Like you see the zipper like a Y right here, and it's just like leather. Like that's what the Catwoman has always been.
Would you want it to be more like Michelle Pfeiffer's or like?
I mean, I wasn't opposed to it being like a biker suit. You know, like it's also
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
she's getting used to it.
Kind of like a full-on like okay. that
She's
makes
getting
sense.
used to it, you know. Like she's new too. Like she hasn't been doing it longer than Batman.
Yeah.
So it was just her little motorcycle suit and her little like half mask. I just thought it was weird that it was like ripped. Like she's like ripped it a mask in
Yeah.
half and just wore the top half.
Yeah, like
Like
I will say though, my favorite thing about the movie though was, do you remember the beginning when they're like talking about like what he's like in the shadows, and then
Yeah.
they're looking in the shadows and terrified?
and he's like, I
loved
am the
that.
shadows, is what he says. Yeah.
That because that made such a damn good atmosphere, and I love it.
Yeah,
but
that was cool.
After that, I was just like, okay, all
Yeah.
right, we're in it, and all right, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Like,
I liked Alfred too. The guy that played Alfred.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah. Some
He's
people.
not my favorite Alfred, but he was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I mean, some people thought he wasn't going to be that great of an Alfred because, I mean, he's like super fit and he's like, like he's got like this jawline. Like Alfred's supposed to be like this little frail old man that's like, you know, whatever. But I thought he did pretty good. Like I didn't think he was like, it didn't like make me hate Alfred. Like I was like, okay, like it's sure.
Yeah, and I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but I thought they had the balls to do something with this character. And I think
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I thought they were going to do it, and then they ended up not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I mean, all right. Like, if they would have went fully through with that choice, I think that would have made like, okay, they had the balls to do that. you
Yeah.
know? And I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in general, like I didn't hate the movie as a Batman film. I like Batman's specific film.
Yeah.
it was pretty good. But
Yeah.
as a film itself, it's not my favorite.
When I was going to rate it, I always thought I would just give it like a, I don't know. I always thought like a straight 50, like right in the middle. Like
really?
it wasn't awful.
Oh, dang.
Like it wasn't incredible. I think that if people watched it through the lens of not like, it like didn't focus so much on how good the cinematography was and the color grading and all that is, then people would like have a more accurate rating.
Yeah.
And if they didn't see it so much, like, oh my god, like Batman's my favorite superhero. Batman's my favorite superhero. Like
Yeah, because that
anything
fandom
that comes
is like on it.
anything that's Batman is gonna be incredible. It's like,
Oh yeah. I will be honest though, Matt Reeves, he was a good choice to direct this. Though.
Yeah.
I know Ben
yeah.
Affleck was going to, and then it was going to be like somebody else,
Yeah.
and then Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, and then he was just going to direct it, and then he hopped out,
Yeah.
and I don't.
It's the same thing with my photography. Like when I take pictures of someone, if I like even if I'm not happy with them and I don't think they're the greatest pictures, more than likely they love them just
Yeah.
because they saw them come out of like a photography camera.
Yeah.
I don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But as a photographer, like I know, like okay, that's not centered as much as it should be, or like, oh, the color, like there's a shadow right there in the back, or
Yeah.
whatever. But because it came out of a super camera, they're like, oh, like it's good. Like no matter what comes to me, it's gonna be good.
And I think that's like the big thing with like photographers,
Yeah.
or like, it's like with us, because like we're
Yeah.
way more like we're kind of perfectionists about
Yeah.
stuff, and like we want to make sure like, okay,
Yeah.
lighting's good here,
Yeah.
the saturation and the hue, and even if you want to fix it in like Photoshop or Lightroom afterwards,
Yeah.
you try to get it all in camera. And for the most part, like I have a photography session on Friday and I'm taking these birthday photos.
Oh, yeah.
And for the most part, like a lot of people are like, oh, like they're fine. They're
Yeah.
fine with it. And I'm over here like, I wanna make it look good. Like
Yeah,
my
yeah,
name's on this. Like
yeah.
yeah. So it's just the passion that we
Yeah.
feel with it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you couldn't tell, he's a photographer, by the way,
Hi.
as well. He does a lot. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff that he does. But keeping on that track, like, so my favorite superhero is Spider-Man, like hands down.
What do you think of?
So No Way Home
Yeah.
in the same way.
Really?
I could do the same thing. Be like, oh, I love No Way Home. No Way Home was the most amazing thing to ever. I liked it. It was a good movie.
Okay.
It was the nostalgia of it. Seeing everybody was super cool. I cried, when Andrew's whole thing happened and all that.
Well, I don't know if we're allowed to talk spoilers in that. I didn't spoil the last.
If you
one.
haven't seen No Way Home and you care about it being spoiled, then just skip ahead like a minute or two.
Then again, if
you haven't seen
it's
it
been
by
like
now, this is
months,
on you.
How have you not seen it, and how
Yeah.
has the internet not ruined it for you
Yeah.
already? So
Everybody I know has seen it, so
yeah, same here. And even if they haven't seen it, the internet's told them.
that's on
so.
you if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, but
yeah. In that aspect, it being the nostalgia and for it being a superhero movie, it was pretty good. But if you take away all the nostalgia and you just look at the movie, like there were several plot holes,
oh yeah,
and it was like some of it was kind of cheesy, and like some of the humor was just like it wasn't like an incredible movie. Like I would have given it like I don't know, 75, 80.
would you say that that's more of like a
80.
Marvel film though? Because like most Marvel films are like that. Though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're like that, but just because it's Marvel doesn't mean I'm going to say it's like 100 every single time. Like,
Yeah, I don't like people that do that.
Yeah.
Like, especially because like like if you're willing to admit faults within a film, then
Yeah.
at least that kind of keeps it like as unbiased, not
Yeah.
unbiased, but like as fair as possible.
There's several Marvel films. There's like 3 Marvel films that I thought were just not good, like flat out not good.
Like what?
Black Panther.
Really?
I didn't think-
Oh, okay.
Black Panther. Captain Marvel was kind of eh.
Oh yeah, I can agree with you on Captain Marvel.
And then the Eternals.
I haven't seen the Eternals, and everyone says it's trash. So I've just
It's-
been like, okay, why not? I won't watch it.
I mean, I rewatched Captain Marvel
Mm-hmm.
just to see what I thought about it a second time, and it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't awful as bad as I thought it was the first time, but it wasn't like incredible, like But it was all right.
especially for a character
Black-
that she's supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Black Panther was kind of to me. Like, it was just like they advertised it in such a way like it was the next in the series.
Mm-hmm.
But it had like no connections to Marvel at all.
Yeah.
Like they showed at the end of Civil War, the Captain America was in Wakanda.
Yeah.
In the Panther thing with him, and they didn't show him in the whole movie, and it took place after a Civil War, and then like in Infinity War, like he wasn't even in Wakanda when they called him; he was somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, what?
in Infinity War, whenever they like the Battle of Wakanda, I think the world of Wakanda's cool, but
Yeah.
maybe not like the way that it was portrayed.
Yeah.
Killmonger's a pretty good villain.
Yeah,
But-
he wasn't bad.
I feel like like a lot of movies will like just kind of get picked up because of like people's causes or something.
Yeah,
like that. 'Cause
yeah.
People will go with like with
I'll-
like. You
I
know.
don't. I mean, I don't care about anything too political.
Oh, okay.
I don't care at all. Like don't care what anybody's views are. I'm going to say what I think politically.
Yeah, same here. Because like, if you look at like Captain Marvel, people lean it towards like feminism. If you lean it
Yeah.
like
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter, and like
I'll say this: they were strategic with when they released those movies.
without a doubt, if they didn't release it out of the like those times, they knew what was they knew
Yeah.
knew like, okay, let's release like this kind of movie like during like Black History Month or women's suffrage, like
Yeah.
or not women's suffrage, but like not Women's History Month. There's like a Women's Appreciation thing or something
Yeah,
like that.
International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. That's it. And I think they released Captain Marvel on that day too. So.
You know what's funny? There's not an International Men's Day.
I mean, then again, like, I really feel like there's like, in terms of like international Men's Day, people, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's the difference between men and women. Like, we don't care.
Like, if there's a day for us, we're like, oh, cool. All right, what's next on the menu?
More than likely, we're not going to do anything anyways if there's a day. It's,
yeah, like
whatever.
we're not gonna go. Now, I understand like some people feel the pride for that.
Yeah.
Like with Pride Month in June, like, because I'm bisexual.
Yeah.
And whenever like I have like Pride Month, I feel it.
Yeah.
And I feel represented. But for like anything that's not represented in my like something for me,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. You guys have fun.
Yeah.
You guys can go do it. Do I necessarily feel as passionate about it as you do? Not necessarily. Does that mean I hate it? No, not at all. Like,
yeah.
That's how I feel, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't care. Like, I just don't care very much.
Yeah.
Like, do what you're gonna do. Like, whatever. But like, I do start to care when people start pressing things on the kids, and when people start like doing weird stuff like that. Then I'm like, okay, like, if that's too far.
When it's on the kids, I feel like as though like, depending on the subject or depending on how you're doing it, there's certain ways that you should say something or because what you could do and say have like repercussions for what could happen in someone's life, especially children, because they're little sponges. They're taking up everything. So yeah, I kind of agree with that. I believe in being more careful, especially with children. But yeah,
definitely. But other than that, like, I
sipping
just
at this water. Oh my god.
I just don't like. It's like not my concern. Like, it's just just do. I don't understand why people can't just do what they want to do and leave everybody else out of it.
Exactly.
Like, just do what you want to do. Why do you care if everybody supports it or everybody like sees you? Like, just do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And if it's a good thing, people will see it. Like,
oh yeah. Especially because people like the passion.
Yeah.
People like it when you care about something so much.
Yeah.
You know, and in general, I feel as though like it'll find the right crowd.
Ooh, I just burped into the microphone. Sorry about that.
Hey,
yeah.
I think that I don't even know if they'll pick that up. But
I'm hoping they're not it's not picking up all this wind.
I hope not. I mean,
But,
watch like they can't even hear us. Like, we're just like having a conversation to just us.
I think it'll be fine. These are like good mics, so I think it should be fine. It's got like a windscreen inside it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
So it's like, I think it should be fine.
Okay, because I was like, either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in general, as long as you're living your life, that's cool, and that's kind of like why like one thing that I kind of appreciated with like, it's gonna sound weird, when COVID first happened, the one thing that I liked about it is that it made everyone reassess their values and reassess their lives, because people are like, oh crap, this is big. I don't want my life to be like this. I want to change, and so that's kind of what made people passionate about specific things and made people realize what they cared about, and other people tended to gravitate towards that. So
I agree. Like, that was cool at the beginning, and then it just started going just like further and further and further. And it's like, dude, like,
to where it's like a diehard, like, you have to have this opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I don't.
Dude, like, what are you doing?
Did
you get COVID at all?
So I got COVID at the very beginning.
I got it at the very end.
Really?
I got it for Christmas last year. Yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, did you lose your taste and smell and all that?
No.
I did.
My mom did. I didn't.
Dude, like,
it really wasn't that bad for us, dude.
Really?
Like, it was just like, it just felt like kind of severe allergies.
Same here.
And it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it definitely wasn't comfortable, but it wasn't like anything crazy. Like, if they hadn't like promoted this whole COVID thing and it wasn't like this huge pandemic, I wouldn't have even known I had COVID. Probably, I would have just thought it was allergies.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part,
like had a flu or something.
The red flag for me was the losing the taste.
Yeah,
because like I was eating Whataburger,
yeah,
and when Whataburger doesn't hit right, that's when something's going on.
Yeah,
and like I tasted it, and I'm like, nothing. And it's been 2 years, give or take, since then.
Jeez.
And dude, like, it's not even fully back.
Yeah.
I think that this is it. Yeah. Like, and I'm like adding like extra like spicy ketchup to stuff because I'm like, I need something. Yeah. I need to feel it. But COVID was weird.
The worst part of it for me was I had severe chills. Like, I'd be like,
I think I had that during the vaccination.
But that only lasted like the first day.
Yeah.
And then it was like, that was it. I never got vaccinated. I still haven't.
You haven't gotten
I don't have
vaccinated?
any vaccines. Nope, nothing.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you should or shouldn't. That's your choice.
Well, look, that's freedom.
Yeah.
Like, if you get it, you get it. You want it. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't care. You wanted it. You got it. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't want it. You're not gonna say anything. That's what freedom is. Who cares? Like,
For me, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Like in general, like I like to travel and I like
Yeah.
to do a lot of stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you need a vaccination." I'm
Yeah.
like,
we're gonna go to
"Ah."
Mexico in May.
Oh, you're gonna go to Mexico?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Cabo.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah, for a
Oh,
wedding.
I'm jealous.
Yeah,
I'm
for
so
a
jealous,
wedding.
man. For a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
are you in it?
No, I'm just there. It's my cousin's wedding.
Well,
so,
congratulations.
yeah.
Congratulations to what's her cousin's name?
Victoria.
Congratulations, Victoria.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. But we didn't have to get vaccinated to go.
Really?
No. We just had to have a negative COVID test before we go and before we.
That makes sense.
We're hoping they don't make us get it before we go back into the States, because we'll be stuck.
I don't know how that
So
works though.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
But,
I know that like I had to travel to like LA, and
Yeah.
like, or not had to. I went to LA with my friends, and that whole like, what is it, vaccination passport?
Yeah.
They'll check like everywhere.
My mom and sister just came back from there like yesterday, last
Oh,
night.
really?
Yeah. They weren't vaccinated or anything. They just wore masks on the plane. That's it.
Oh, well, on the plane they make you wear the mask. But I
Yeah.
mean, like,
Oh, you
in
mean
a
at
restaurant-
places there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
restaurants, movie theaters, everything.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, do you have your vaccination?
Yeah.
And I just had a photo of mine.
Yeah.
But even then, they really were checking. And
Yeah.
this was back in January, so
Like of this year?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like literally, well, it's about to be April, I think
Jeez.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yep, tomorrow was April.
Yeah,
Yep.
either way. But yeah, it's like
That's
we're
crazy.
like 3 months ago they were like on it.
So if you're wondering why I haven't released a podcast in a while, that was why. I got the COVID from like Christmas through New Year's, and then I got in a car accident.
Yeah.
And I was without my vehicle for like almost 2 months because they were just not with the program.
So what happened? Because
Um,
you caught me at work.
Yeah.
And I was just, and you told me that, and I'm like, okay, I need to get more context on
Okay,
this.
so I was gonna make you know where the Walmart is up there?
Yeah.
And then there's the Golden Chick across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was coming out of there, and I needed to make a left turn so that I could go get on Petrenko and go.
Like, are you coming out of like the Golden Chick side?
Yeah, and I was
oh, so
gonna
you
make.
got to go over everything.
Yeah,
Oh, I hate
and then,
that turn.
Yeah, because I had to go up towards Marbach, so I had to go all the way and then go whatever. And so I was going to make this left turn, right, and this truck like stopped for me to come out. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm assuming that he like saw that the other lane was clear, and it might not be for another while, so he was just gonna let me go real quick. So I started to go, and this Camaro was behind this big truck that I didn't see because of the truck, and it just smashed into me. And I was like, cool.
Cool.
Like he hit me, dude. He hit me so hard, my truck spun in like a circle and a half.
Really?
My truck with the Camaro, man.
How fast was this Camaro going?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
didn't-
Camaro, so I
yeah.
kind of expect like.
Regardless, it was my fault because I made a left turn. But
That's still, dude. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was good. He did $8,000 in medical damage. Don't know what happened there, but he was talking to us after the accident. He got out. He was talking to us. He's walking around talking to the cops.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say any names or anything, or like trying to get anything weird on the podcast.
Yeah, because
but
you
just-
know that's a legal thing
Yeah.
too. So I don't want to get into that.
probably shouldn't have said Camaro either, but whatever.
A billion people have Camaros.
Yeah,
So
and it's gone now.
He could be driving a like what is it, a Nissan Versa
Volkswagen or something.
He could be driving like one of those Beetles.
Yeah,
Like,
Volkswagen
he's
Beetle.
behind it, just like he's driving a smart car.
Don't want to get one of those accidents again in a smart car. You'll
Oh
die.
no! Just instead of rolling or spinning, you're flipping.
Yeah.
But
I just thought it was crazy. I mean, he hit. So my truck spun 1.5 times, and my spare tire went flying out from under.
Was
my-
it underneath
Yeah,
you?
it was.
Like-
It's
oh,
hooked in
dang.
under. Yeah, it went flying out, rolling across the street.
did he hit you on the back or like the front?
Yeah,
or
he
like...
hit me. You can see my truck right there. That back tire right there, the rear tire. That's where he hit me.
Oh, okay.
Smacked it.
As long as you're okay.
Yeah,
That's all that.
yeah, we were both fine. Like we're both alive.
Yeah, as like that's replaceable.
Yeah.
You're not. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that matters more to me.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
like
so
any pain, anything?
the first like day, my back was a little messed up and my neck was hurting a little bit, but then it just went away. Like it was whatever.
Oh, okay.
My neck, like I went like that. My glasses flew off. My hat, my trucker was like, it was like, ooh,
You
what
were
are we
all
gonna-
like one of those
Let me
like
just fix it real quick.
you're just like all right.
I said,
I feel like I just imagine you like getting hit, just kind of just sitting there waiting, and then the minute it's done, you just kind of zen calm back, and then you just get out.
Exactly. I was trying to find my phone. My phone went flying everywhere, so I could like call the police and call my parents and all that. And then, I mean, I was able to drive the truck away, so it was fine. Like I drove the truck home, but it was still like I needed to get it fixed. Like it was jacked. But,
Like it was still drivable and everything.
Yeah, but it wasn't like safe to drive. You know, like it was like it'll move, but we don't know for how long. It's making weird noises.
You're just like, okay, well, let's just get home and then like, calm down a little bit.
And then, so I didn't have it for a month and a half since like February 20th. I haven't had it, and I got it back yesterday.
Okay.
Which was March 29th.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, long.
What was life like?
Long, terrible, dude. My gosh. Like first of all, well, okay. So one good thing is I wasn't eating very much fast food, like at all. I can't leave, so I'm just cooking at home, eating whatever I'm making there. Still not incredibly healthy stuff, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And like every time I needed to go do anything, like I would have to have someone pick me up, ever for anything. Like it was ridiculous.
No Uber or anything like that, or like
I wasn't able to work to make any money because I was a delivery
shit.
driver.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So I was a delivery driver for a liquor store, so which is weird. I didn't know they did that. So.
Well, the company I work for has that delivery through liquor. So
Yeah.
And
So I was doing that. Is it through Drizzly?
not through Drizzly, but through Favor.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ours was through Drizzly.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I was using doing that, and I was hired by them. And then I, like, a week before I got in the accident, I got hired at Domino's to be a delivery driver there because I was going to do 2 jobs because the liquor was at night. I was just going to do Domino's during the day or whatever. You know? And the liquor store was only like 3 days a week, and I needed something more. I wanted something more, whatever. So I got the job, and then, like, I got in a car accident, like, before I was supposed to come in for orientation. And I was like, well, there's that. That happened.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, jeez. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I mean,
you
you
know,
look
it's
like
all
you're
good.
well.
Oh,
you
yeah.
look like you're okay.
It's taught me a good amount of patience, too, you know. I was, like, really anxious about it. Like, I wasn't sleeping. Like, I was, like, and upset about it, like, how long it was taking. Like, they told me, like, it was just, like, the tire needed to be replaced, the panel dent.
Oh, you mean for fixing the car? Yeah.
And that was it. Like, but it took him, like, a month and a half. Like, I could have just done that myself. Like, my neighbor's a mechanic. I could have just had him come out there and help me, and we could have knocked it out in a day. Like, if I would have known that's all it was, that's all I would have done, and I would have saved a bunch of money. But they gave us a big discount, and, like, I was really upset about it for a long time, and then, like, last, like, week and a half, like, I was like, it's whatever. Like, I'm just try to be as calm as I can and just, like, just let it happen. Like,
yeah, you know. Especially because, like, just when that happens and you're kind of in that position, you just, what can you do? You know? You just kind of have to do with what you can. And hey, it was only temporary. I mean, it's driving.
Yeah, so. I got it back and I'm driving now. When I got it back, though, like, I was like I didn't, like, I was like
you were terrified
getting used to driving again for a second just because I hadn't driven. That was like the longest I've been without a vehicle since I started driving. Yeah. So it like took me a second to get used to driving again. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, like when I guess that's a good time to bring this up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When I broke my collarbone.
That was like a month ago too, right?
So that was February 10th. February 10th was when I had the surgery. Yeah. Was
that from a car accident?
So no.
Or your bike?
Cycling. So I was at a social ride with about 90 people. And we were just like riding around downtown San Antonio. And funnily enough, it was my first ever social ride. Yeah. And my front light went out. I wasn't wearing a helmet.
Oh gosh.
You already see where this is going. I had a pothole. Bike flipped, concussion, broken collarbone in 4 places.
Did you keep going?
No. No, I'll be honest with you. Like, if I had a concussion, if I didn't break the collarbone is what stopped me.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have a broken collarbone, I think I would have kept going. Yeah. But even though people were like, "Oh, dude, no," and I'd be like, "Nah, let me go." Like, but yeah, I broke my collarbone, and like, I had to have surgery. So like, there's now a metal plate there. Oh yeah. So I go off of metal detectors now. So it's awesome. Cool. And yeah, like, I'm part cyborg. So you can catch me in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
You look like you filled up nicely. You look like you're good too.
Dude, I went against doctor's orders.
Yeah. Do you have full rotation of your? Yeah. You can do everything.
Yeah, like this is the shoulder, and I can go completely bananas
with
your
neck and everything too.
Yeah, like everything. And
there you go.
Yeah, and dude, like,
And your brain's fine. Nothing's fuzzy or anything.
what? No, I'm messing with you.
What?
No, but
I was
yeah,
like,
I'm my brain's good for
Yeah.
right now and everything like
For
that.
right
but-
now.
for right now, like they
For the
might.
time being.
But what is it like? I went against doctor's orders for it because like
yeah.
doctors were like, oh, you should probably not be. You should probably take your take your arm out of the sling after like a month.
Yeah.
And I took it out in 2 days.
Oh gosh.
And then they were like, oh, you probably shouldn't be like doing like exercising or hiking or anything for like even past the month. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. And I did in 5 days.
You
So-
got back on the bike in 5 days?
Not on the bike specifically, but I went hiking. I went
Oh, yeah.
running. And I'm just like, because I can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
like,
at least that's not using your arm too much. Like, it's just mostly your leg.
yeah. And even then with driving,
Yeah.
just having the seatbelt there
Oh,
was weird.
yeah. And was it like whenever you would have to turn the wheel like that?
I would literally just put my arm down here and then just
Yeah.
use my right arm to kind
Yeah.
of guide it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Yeah, so it was weird. It was really, and it's kind of still weird because now there's a metal plate there.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah. You know, I've never had a concussion. I've never had an injury to my head.
It's fun.
Yeah, never. It's fun.
Yeah, like,
I've broken almost all my fingers.
really?
Yep.
How'd you
Almost
do
all of
that?
them. Look, you can see this one's broken. You can tell it's like,
Oh, I can see.
yeah. And then this one is like crooked.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Tell. Then this one is like tweaked to the side.
How, dude? Why? What are you doing?
This one my brother broke. He slammed it in a toy chest. And it just, like, my finger was in the toy chest this way, and he slammed it, and it just
So I imagine you had to be like
snapped it.
5, 6, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we never went to the hospital because I didn't say anything about it. And so it didn't get fixed.
You
It
were
just
worried about getting in
healed.
trouble or something?
No, I just didn't feel it. Like, it wasn't too much pain for me, I guess. I have really high pain tolerance.
Oh, okay.
This one and this one happened at the same time. I was wrestling with one of my friends in the backyard. We were just messing around, one of those guy things. Like,
Yeah,
I thought I could beat
I
you.
mean-
I'm like, you're not gonna.
Oh, yeah, we'll just fight for 10 seconds. We got this.
And we did. And like one time, this one, we were going, and he like got real close to me, and I like went to like get my hand on his chest, to like
And then it
kind of
jammed in?
Yeah, and it just went and like right against his chest. I was like, ooh, okay. And then I kept going, and then this.
I kept going, just like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I broke my finger. Let's use the other arm now.
And then one of us, I got him like in a takedown, and we went to the floor, and like when we hit the floor, like his body fell on this one and just like tweaked it sideways,
Oh,
and so like, and then I still kept going for a little bit, but
okay.
both of these were in splints afterwards. It was pretty crazy. At the same time.
Jeez.
Ding, 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 ding,
How long
ding.
ago was that?
Like years ago, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Just be like, oh, this was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like-
No, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Nah, dude. Like to be able to go through pain and everything like that.
Yeah.
I think that's like a thing that like I kind of figured out with like a lot of
Yeah.
people is like if you have like not necessarily passion, but if you have drive, I guess.
Yeah.
Like because you wanted to keep going because you
Yeah.
were just having fun, and I wanted to keep going because I was having fun.
Yeah,
Like pain doesn't matter to you.
yeah.
And-
I did some real damage to my wrist once too,
Yeah.
and I did some damage to my ankle at the same time. This I got as well. If you can see this, I don't even know if you can see it on the camera. You see this big old
Oh
bump?
yeah.
Yeah, that's from. They say trigger finger from my people in the army that shoot guns so much, but I got trigger finger from shooting the camera so much.
From shooting the camera.
Yeah, taking pictures like. Just
Oh,
this
like that.
action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also from driving so much, being a delivery driver and doing this all day.
Does that do like okay?
After,
I mean, I can
after
see
doing
that.
it for like days and days at a time and
Yeah, I could see that.
doing it
Okay.
for so long, I don't think it would cause it, but it'll aggravate it.
Now I'm thinking, do I have that? Huh.
It didn't cause it. It just aggravated it. The
Oh, okay.
driving from doing that so much. It was doing the camera. That's what the doctor told me.
Okay.
Was shooting the camera so much.
I mean, as long as like like.
But it doesn't hurt. I mean, every once
It's
in a
just
while it'll
something
hurt,
there,
but
like-
if I stress it too much, like taking pictures for too long a day, then it'll hurt. But other than that, no.
Yeah, like
But-
a lot of people will say that about like a bone that's like right here.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like does that hurt? I'm like, no, it's a bone. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I do or like did something happen to cause that,
Yeah.
but like it's on both of them, and I have like
Yeah.
2 little things right here, and I don't know if
I have them on my legs right here. See?
yeah, same here. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you run a lot as a kid?
Dude, I don't know. Probably. I guess.
Because somebody told, like, I don't know why, but like in 5th grade, someone told me that that's from like running a lot, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, I
guess.
just believe it as a 5th grade kid. All
I
right.
guess. Yeah. Back to my wrist and my ankle damage. You know that that little elementary school right there.
Yeah.
So I fell off the roof of that, and that's how that happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and my brother, and one of our friends were like hanging out at night one time. It was like midnight or something like that, and they wanted to play Pokemon Go, or my brother wanted to play Pokemon Go back when that was a big thing. I never got into that. I thought it was the lamest thing. I was like, who's doing
I never
this?
could get into Pokemon to begin with.
Yeah, me either.
Really?
Never,
Okay,
ever.
good. Good. I'm not alone.
Yeah, but I played Yu-Gi-Oh for like a solid year or two.
Same.
But
Yu-Gi-Oh was my thing as a
Yeah.
kid. Like I loved Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid.
But yeah, so he was playing Pokemon Go, and we're like walking around. And he's like getting all these creatures or whatever. And then we get to the school, and he's like, "There's one in the middle of the school,
Oh, but it's like.
but it's locked, and
Oh,
it's like
see,
you
I
can't
don't
get it that way." And so we're like, "Well, we can get on top of the roof and get it from straight down." And so we go to like climb this.
I mean, that's commitment though.
Yeah, we're like, okay, so our friend gets up there easily on the roof, and then I get up there easily because I'm just like I don't have a lot of weight to me, and I'm just able to move pretty easily. And so I get up there. My brother starts to get up there, and he's like gonna pull himself up. So I give him my hand to like pull himself up, and I'm like, all right, I got you. I'll help you. And so he just like let go. Like when I said I got you, I guess he thought I meant that I could just like muscle him up with one arm, which is not a thing.
I see where
And
this is
so
going.
he let go, and it shot me straight forward, and I like went to catch my feet in the gutter there, so I could like hold him and stay there, and I for like a split second I was able to stay there, but he like let go, and he kept going down, so like he just went straight down,
So he kind of brought.
and he landed on his feet, but like as he was going down, like our grip broke, and his feet landed on the floor, and he was fine. But me, I hit it like that, and I went straight over and did
Yeah.
front flip, and I was just going. I remember seeing the sky, the floor, the sky, the floor, the sky, the floor.
Just like twirling.
And I landed
Okay.
flat on my stomach too. Like I'm so lucky I didn't smash my face into the floor, but landed straight, boom, and then my wrist like did one of those numbers, and my ankle just destroyed. The heel of my foot was destroyed too.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I mean, dude, like.
So.
No, hell no. Like I've never fallen off the roof, like or like a school, but like
Yeah.
there's another school that I live by, and I've been on the roof a couple times on that, and I've never fallen off, but I've seen somebody fall
Yeah.
off, and it's not pretty.
Yeah, I know. It's
So I can only imagine, like, oh god.
yeah. And my brother's like, "I'll carry you home." I was like, "Gee, thanks." Like,
No, oh yeah. After
How
all
kind
the-
of you.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. That would've been- But yeah, man. Like,
it was
I guess
pretty
that's the
crazy.
thing. Like that I like is like just embracing like all the scars that we have.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
like-
I have a lot of. I mean, yeah. A lot of people are like want to cover up their scars for like when they do photo shoots or whatever. And it's like, what does it matter? Like, it's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
scar.
like these two scars right here, like, just in general, like,
Yeah.
a lot of people, like, I feel like that just adds character,
Yeah,
and I don't know, that's just me,
yeah. And it's a bunch of stories too. Like it's
and I think that's
Like, it's
what we all
whatever.
have at the
Yeah.
end of the day is our stories.
yeah. So you said you were a drummer too, right? I heard you say
Yeah.
that. My dad's a big drummer.
Oh,
he has
really?
a huge drum kit. Yeah, him and my brother.
What kind of music does he like to play?
He does a lot of rock. Like he'll play AC/DC and Slipknot, that kind of thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
He goes hard on that stuff.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
same here. Like, I used to start off as like a rock and metal drummer.
Yeah.
Now I like try to play like as much as I can.
Yeah,
like Bruno Mars,
I've seen
pop.
some of your videos that you posted.
Yeah, I did a
Yeah.
K-pop cover.
Yeah,
that song's fun.
You're going hard. You were banging your head and everything. I was like, this guy's going for it.
Dude, because that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. And
Yeah.
like, I literally have a Spotify playlist just called "Fun Songs to Drum To."
Yeah.
And like, I think only 5% of them are rock. The other ones are like pop music.
So I can never get into Spotify, dude.
Really?
I never got into Spotify. I just use Apple
guy?
Music. Yeah.
Ah, okay. There's
Like,
nothing wrong with that.
At the end of the year, it's like Spotify Wrapped on everybody's stories, and I'm like, bing, 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 next.
and you're just going through everybody's
yeah.
stories.
I'm like, what does that
I
even
don't
do?
care.
Like, what do I care?
I
Like,
mean, I think it's just like some people like sharing that identity.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like Spotify, I like.
some people have them associated to memories too. Like, oh, like these were my California trip. Like, this is what we listened to, and it's like, all right.
That's what I have too.
Sure.
Like right now, because of like the documentary I'm making.
Yeah.
I have an entire folder just called "Inspiring the Ride."
Yeah.
And none of those songs will be in the documentary.
Yeah.
But like they're just songs that kind of like
Yeah.
if you like listen to it, you'll kind of understand like the mindset of a couple things. The
Yeah.
music on my Spotify is just like nothing but like just not necessarily like songs that like are in it, but like songs that inspire it or
Yeah.
like where my mindset is. And whenever the documentary is getting closer to releasing out, then I'll drop the playlist, or people that follow me
Yeah.
can probably just look at it.
Well, I was gonna transition from drumming to your documentary at
Oh,
some
okay.
point because I wanted to give you time to talk about drumming, but
Oh, yeah,
I guess there's not much talk about drumming. It's just drumming like sticks.
I mean,
Ding,
yeah,
ding, ding,
I,
ding,
I
ding.
I liked it. I mean,
Paradiddles and the
I'm happy you know what a paradiddle is.
oh yeah, singles, doubles, paradiddles. Yeah, I drummed with my dad for a little bit. For like
Okay, so you
solid
get the
year.
lingo.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah,
Yeah.
like drumming's fun. I
Yeah.
feel like it's the most underrated instrument. Everyone wants to be a guitarist or a singer.
Yeah.
Nah, just
Yeah.
drummers. That's
Yeah,
where it's at, man.
yeah. And that you said that gives you tendonitis, right?
Yeah, that gave me
Yeah.
tinnitus. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
tinnitus.
my ear.
Tendonitis? What does that even?
I don't know. It sounds like
Something with your tendons.
tendons. I don't know. We're having fun.
Tinnitus. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, like in general, like now.
Do you not wear earplugs or?
Not when I was performing live.
Oh,
So
you've performed live.
yeah, I was in a band called Concrete Vanity. And
Oh, okay.
It's some of the music's actually on.
Oh, I followed you guys on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
We only had 2 singles that came out called Free and Home. Funnily enough, my old friend who was our bass player, he messaged me yesterday saying like I still listen to this song every so often. And yeah, like
What kind of music was it?
metal.
Okay.
And for both of the songs, I was the singer. For the first song, Free, I was the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on, we ended up finding another drummer and another guitarist named Jace and Kyle.
Yeah.
Way better than I could have ever been. Way better drummers.
Yeah.
Like Kyle's an amazing drummer. Jason's an amazing guitarist. And I just became the singer. And screamer, I should say. But but yeah, like it's fun. Like it was cool.
Yeah.
But I never wore ear protection, so that caused like a lot of tinnitus. Now, like I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
So, okay, cool. So you've been in a band. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
and then you're moving into doing a documentary.
Yeah, I'm nervous about it.
Is that about your weight loss journey, or is that about?
So for my documentary, what is it? I already did the weight loss journey and everything like that, and I'm already really happy because I did all that through cycling
Yeah.
and just changing my diet. But
Yeah.
I don't know where I got this crazy idea from, and I think it was from like maybe like getting like wanting to be like I don't know, being like a weird like addict to like cycling.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do 100 miles, and I'm doing it with no like formal training.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so right now, like, funnily enough, Friday I'm doing 50.
Yeah.
Or so in 2 days.
Yeah, I saw your story on that.
Yeah, I'm nervous about
And that's
that.
the most you'll have ever done, right?
That was the most I've ever, and I did 40 like 2-3 weeks ago, and that was hard.
Yeah.
But the difference with like doing like a normal century, which is 100
Yeah.
miles, is like if you go to like normal, like if you enroll yourself in like one of those competitions, there's like little catering things along the way to,
Yeah.
like for you to be able to stop. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it nonstop.
Oh wow. How long would that be? Like,
So
track,
40
like,
miles took.
do you have a track laid out ready for you to go?
Yeah,
Like
so,
a layout.
Yeah, so this is kind of a way to go back to COVID. Luckily, with COVID, the San Antonio Parks and Rec Foundation, like they started going like making the Leon Creek Trails and the Salado Creek Trails, which are just like little public
Yeah.
trails that you're able to do, and they're making a giant loop all around San Antonio to make it like bikeable.
Oh
And,
yeah.
I mean, I could show you like the
Yeah.
the entire like map, and it's ridiculous. Like you can go from like I'm just gonna say landmarks, but
Yeah.
like you can go from like Ingram Park Mall area
Yeah.
to Six Flags to Eisenhower, then back
Oh,
down
gosh.
to the airport, all the way to the like AT&T Center, then come back up to the Alamo, and like
Jeez.
and it's all bikeable, walkable, and it's
walkable.
I don't know who would walk that, but like you could.
Runnable.
Yeah. And the cool thing is now that people wanted to get outside because of COVID, they like expedited that
Oh,
so
yeah.
quickly. So now I'm going to be doing that entire trail.
Do you have a date for when you're gonna do that?
So I'm doing the actual ride on August 23rd,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
I'm releasing the documentary on October 23rd, which is my birthday.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Do you know what the name of the documentary is gonna be yet?
the ride.
Oh,
I
the
didn't. I
ride.
couldn't think of anything
Yeah.
else.
There you go.
But yeah, the documentary is me training to do that, plus like kind of like a slice of life kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you know, like it's just really just me like kind of explain like what I go through life, like and through that year, and like things that I really just want to make it as human as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. And if people ask me why am I doing it, I don't have a good answer.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah. I mean, you don't always have to have an answer. Like, just not.
Plus,
You want to.
I feel like with the weight loss video that I made, like a lot of people have like reached out to me and said like, oh, I want to lose weight too.
Yeah.
And so like some people have started, and I'm really happy about that.
If they want to see that, where can they check that out?
So there's
Is it
a
on
link on
YouTube?
YouTube. There's my Instagram.
Okay.
I'm
gonna link all this in the description below.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's an entire thing right there.
And your documentary will be in the same place?
Yes. So
Okay.
it'll all be together, and I don't know if it'll be a movie. I don't know if it'll be a series.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. All I know is I've been recording nonstop for the past since December 17th. No,
wow.
actually, my first recording was on my birthday, the day of my birthday, October 23rd last year.
Okay.
So
Are you gonna hire someone to edit it, or are you gonna edit it yourself?
I'm doing it all myself.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm doing all the editing, recording, which is actually harder than it looks because it's hard to record yourself on a bike.
Yeah. Do you have a GoPro that you mount to your thing and all that?
Yeah, I'm even trying to figure out how to live stream it right now. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't necessarily know how to do that. But
You'd have to use a phone, I think.
there's a phone. There's my friend told me to do it like with a GoPro, but then you have to use like your phone data and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or like a hotspot. But yeah, there's like a bunch of ways you can do it. But I know that when I do it like when I do the 100 miles, I'm gonna like be dead.
Yeah.
like because
Dude, your legs are gonna be over. It's gonna be finished. Your legs are gonna be done.
And that's the thing of like that entire ride of like I have to eat while I'm biking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have like a.
Are you able to ride without your hands?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like I'm gonna have like a little pouch right here that has like, funnily enough, they recommend like a bunch of nutritionists recommend like sugary snacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like you need sugar and glucose to be able to keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tons of water, I'm assuming.
Oh hell yeah. Tons of water, a carbohydrate, and an electrolyte drink.
Yeah.
And
Are you gonna have someone following you, like in a car or something, just in case like you fall on your head again, or?
I mean, that would be a good idea, but I don't know who would.
I can bring my truck and just throw you in the back if you hit your head.
That'd be down. I like just have just somebody just trailing me behind like in
Yeah.
a truck. But yeah, like so far I don't know.
Or we could just get like one of those like elliptical bikes, like one of the just like in place cycle bikes at the gyms.
Oh,
just
yeah?
put it in the bed of my truck.
Oh,
I'll
and just have me just rolling along like
yeah,
that.
and I'll drive the 100 miles,
Hell
and you'll
yeah.
just be in the bed. of my
Oh
truck.
yeah, that'll make it easier. Let's do it, dude. Like, and that's the thing that I love about like this weather right now because it's
Yeah.
getting gorgeous. Because I've been in the gym like on the ellipticals.
Yeah.
The e-bikes and everything.
Yeah,
And
the Pelotons.
Yeah, dude, Pelotons are no joke.
My mom has a Peloton.
Yeah, that's a good workout.
Yeah. Dude, those go crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I get off those, and my legs are. I'm like,
it's just
"Woo!"
jelly. It's just like, like it's like people like those, just doing those kind of workouts. Like I like being outside. And
Yeah.
I like doing it out here more.
Yeah.
Like this weather would be perfect to ride right
Yeah.
now. But
I like hiking a lot. That's what I like doing for my exercise.
Same.
Even like here in these woods in my neighborhood, I'll go just tramp through them.
I was actually looking at the trails
Yeah.
right here, and I was just
Yeah.
like,
That
dang, where did these
trail,
go?
It ends right there.
Oh,
It just
come
goes right up
on.
there. But there's like a creek back here, so I'll just like walk through it. Like if it's dried up, I'll walk through it and
Okay.
just walk around back there.
Yeah.
Find some cool stuff. I found like I thought there was like the handle on the on the mic right here. I was
Oh,
like,
you're just like just adjusting it.
yeah. There's like a broken water tank back there, like a big water tank thing. It's like broken
Wait,
in
like
half.
like a tower?
It's not that big, but it's big. Like it's like as tall as one of these pillars and like as wide as one of these tables. Like half of it is half of it's that big. There's two halves.
like a silo or like kind
of. Yeah, it's just like this big metal container. I don't know what it's for really, but it's back in there.
I don't know. I don't even know
Who
what
knows?
used to be out here. So.
Yeah,
But
pretty crazy.
But
This
yeah.
park was here when we moved here,
okay.
but like up past this road was not. Like this road is new,
yeah.
and all this over here connecting to Grosenbacher is new, and then over that side over there, none of that was there. So it's pretty new.
I mean, they're expanding a lot out
Yeah.
here. Yeah, like if you're going like down towards Castroville or if you're
Yeah.
going like in towards the city, just in general,
Yeah.
this is becoming a huge city.
Yeah.
And not that it already wasn't, but
Yeah.
you know, but like
You know, back to biking.
Yeah.
I just had this crazy dude. After you do the 100 miles, you should do like another one where you like bike to Austin.
So yeah, I've actually thought of, they're
That
actually making a trail to Austin.
Yeah.
At least I heard that they were.
Yeah,
And
you'd have to have someone trail you for sure so you can go back because you're not gonna be able to ride back.
funnily enough, Austin's only 70 miles away. So if I can do
Oh.
this 100 miles, then I could probably do the Austin one.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah, there and back.
Yeah.
It'll be 140, so it's 40 more miles than you did.
Oh God, that already sounds daunting.
Yeah.
Like this, just the 50 that I'm doing
Yeah.
already sounds. But I think the reason why it was hard to do 40 is because I didn't eat
Oh.
before and I was just drinking.
Yeah.
And so around mile 28, I was just like, oh God, I'm feeling
Do you
it.
wear specific like cycling shorts that won't chafe?
Yeah,
all that
so I wear like this thing called a chamois, and it
Oh,
has like
yeah.
a little padding, like to be able to cover like all of your sensitive bits.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, like when you're on that seat, it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
So you want to have padding, and you want to have like a anti-chafing cream and everything.
Yeah.
I do have a funny story about that. This happened a couple days ago. But yeah, like you wear that, and a lot of people like. I see a lot of cyclists and they like want to wear like all of like this like super cycling clothes or like really tight jerseys and stuff
Yeah.
like that. For me, like I'm not that competitive.
Yeah.
Especially because I just want it to happen. I'm not trying to be speed or anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to be Lightning McQueen over here, but
I am speed.
I'm just speed right through it. Going 90 miles an hour down the trail. Like, no, I just saw, like, for the ride, I'm just probably going to wear a helmet and a tank top.
Yeah.
I've learned the lesson. I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
So,
Most of, I mean, I would probably not even wear a shirt. Like for me, like I don't even. I'm gonna sweat through it anyway. So
yeah.
just,
I'm thinking about it because, like, I'm not even sure. It's just, like, I'm not sure what I'm going to wear yet. All I know is I'm still figuring a lot of it out.
you should do like some kind of wager with the people watching this. Like if I don't make the 100 miles, and I'm gonna like get
Oh.
something tattooed on me or something.
I was actually gonna get something tattooed like next month. I keep saying next month, but it never gets to it. But like, I want to have a wager, and really, I want to try to do it for charity.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like,
You
I don't-
should like make something where people can like donate.
yeah, and I
Like,
was
oh, I think he's gonna make 20 miles. I'm gonna give you whatever. Even though like you'll make way more than that. But,
oh yeah, like with 20 miles, I can do that. Like
Yeah.
like if I showed you my workout plan, I do a minimum. Like if I do a performance day or like a day to kind of
Yeah.
go, it's like minimum 30.
Yeah.
Minimum 30. That's when you do 30 miles, you burn 1,800 calories, at least
Jeez.
according to the Apple Watch, which isn't accurate, so it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Dang.
it's a rough workout.
Yeah. That's crazy. How long have we been going?
Oh, how?
55 minutes so
Okay.
far. Not too bad.
Okay. How long? These usually go for like an hour and a half, hour 15.
Minimum, I do like an hour.
Okay.
I think the shortest one I did was like 45 minutes, and like the longest one I did was like 3 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Who was the 3-hour one?
She was my friend Jada, but I knew her in high school, and then she moved away for a long time. So we like talked for like ages.
Dude, you just brought up something. So there's something that so yesterday, this kind of freaked me out. I was at work, right?
Yeah.
And I was just doing my normal thing, and then someone came up to me and they're like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I'm like, "Anthony." And then he's like, "I know you." And I'm like, "Okay." Like I didn't. I was just like, "How do you
I know
know
a lot
me?"
of
Like
people.
a lot of people know me. How do you
Yeah.
know that? And he's like, "I used to live down the street from you." And I'm like, "DJ?" Like I haven't seen this guy since I was like 4 or 5.
Oh wow.
And he moved to like, I don't know what happened. I think like one day he's just like, "Oh, I'm moving," and then the next day he was gone.
Oh.
So and then he came back. I think he was in the military or something like that. Dude, that messed me up. Like I was at work just like holy shit. Like
Did you get his number and
yeah,
everything?
we linked back up and I texted him and everything like that. But yeah, like
That's crazy.
when you meet back up with people like that, and when it's like a core memory of like when
Yeah.
your childhood, it's just like holy shit.
So the same thing happened to me. So back when I was in elementary school, I was probably in like had to have been before 2nd grade.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like kinder or 1st grade, both the whole time. So
Yeah.
kinder and 1st grade before I moved to California. I knew this guy named Larry.
Okay.
He was like my best friend in that elementary school. Him and what was that other guy's name? Oh my gosh, what was his name? I don't know why I wanted to say Maurice. It's not Maurice. It starts with an M.
Michael?
No. Oh my gosh, what's his
Max?
name?
Hey Google, what's some Max?
What's his name?
What's a name that starts with M?
I keep wanting to say Mars. It's not Marcel. I'll remember in a second. But anyways, they were Malik. Yeah.
I'll remember in a second. Literally 1 second later.
Yeah, Larry and Malik. And they were like my two best friends. And then he's like the first person I ever had a sleepover with. Like this whole thing, you know, they were my best friends. My only two friends like in the whole school.
Yeah.
And then when I moved, I like lost contact with him, and I could not remember his last name for the life of me. I could not remember it. I just couldn't remember it, and I could never find him. I found Malik one time. I've been following him for like ever, and I didn't even know, like on Instagram. And I like read his name one time. I was like, Malik. That's got to be the only Malik I know. So I was like, hey, are you this kid? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Like, I'm
Found
following
him.
you. All right.
And then Larry, one day just like clicked in my head. I was like, Sowers. Larry Sowers. I was like, that's his name. So I went up and I looked him up and I found him and I messaged him and I was like, you remember me? It's like so long ago. He's like, of course I remember you. So we were connected that way.
Dude, that's so cool.
It was so crazy. I was like, yes.
Yeah, like when you.
If you're watching this, Larry Sowers, shout out to you. And Malik.
And DJ.
And DJ.
Dude, good. Like it's like when you reconnect with people from your childhood.
Yeah.
Like especially like after everything that's kind of been going on in like my life and everything, there's people that have like reached back out to me and said hi and like everything.
Yeah.
And dude, like there's people from my childhood that'll be like, hey, do you remember me? I'm like, hell yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, of course I do.
Like you were the person that fell off the school. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like I'll remember everything, and
Yeah.
like that's the weird thing of like, well, not the weird thing, but I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like when you get like, you just have like all of these memories just in the back of your mind, and then one little nugget of information happens, and you're like, boom, everything back up. And especially if it's like something that's from your childhood that like kind of like coincided with how you grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you lived in California?
I did, yeah. I lived in California, and I moved here midway through second grade. Literally directly halfway in the year of second grade.
Yeah, I moved here in second grade too.
Yeah.
I used to live in California.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I used to live in Redding.
Oh, I lived in Palmdale and Lancaster, the Antelope Valley.
Yeah.
You know where that's at?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you do from California.
Yeah. I mean, I was up in Redding, like, which is way north, like 30 minutes
like
Oregon
way
border.
south.
Yeah. So we're on the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You had the beach, I had the redwoods.
Yeah.
So.
And then I moved back in 2017. I moved back there for like 6 months. And then I was like, nope.
Nope. Well, why'd you want to move out there?
All my family lives out there. So I was like, well, besides my parents and stuff. So I was like, I want to go out there and check it out for a little bit. You know, I have a lot of friends out there, a lot of family out there. And then I was like, I understand why my parents moved away from here.
Yeah,
I understand
why everyone moved away from there and everyone wanted to come here.
It's crazy down there.
Yeah, and especially because, like, you know, like now people from California and New York and Florida are moving to Texas, specifically Austin.
Yeah.
But now, like, they're like, oh, well, Austin's too expensive, so they're coming to San Antonio, or they're going to Houston, or they're going to like that little stretch of area like San Marcos, and San Antonio is getting a lot of business right now.
Yeah,
so which is not a negative.
No, yeah.
But yeah, like, welcome, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else to
like,
say.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw this away.
Yeah, go for it. All right. So this is the poster you could sign. I don't know if you've seen my other episodes. People sign the posters.
Yes.
I don't have the sticker in the middle for Off a Tangent yet, if you can see that. I have one being made right now, actually. I just need to get it on there. So just don't sign in the middle, directly in the middle.
Okay.
Because that's where the sticker's going to go.
Let's see. What color should I go with? I mean, I already have gold in my hand, so.
Is that gold or
Is
that
this gold?
cream?
It says Tiki Hut Tan. So it's like a tan. I mean, nah.
What color is your bike?
It's red. Oh, the red. Oh yeah, I gotta do the red now.
There you go.
I kind of want to know the name of this one. What is this one? Rambunctious Red. That's me, dude. Yes. Okay, I'll go right over here.
Go for it.
just signature wise,
Yep.
or like?
There
All right.
you go.
Probably.
Boom.
I'll be honest with you. I don't have like a full on signature.
I
I
don't
just
either.
mess it with it.
Yeah.
I just like lines.
There you go.
All right.
As long as you keep the same lines and it looks the same every time you do it.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. Oh, wrong way. The camera's inverted. I gotta fix that.
It might just be like,
It's a setting.
yeah.
Oh, it's coming out the back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't put these back on.
Ooh.
Oopsies. Okay. Well, there you go. It's been a little over an hour. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So October 23rd.
Yeah. That's the ride.
That's the ride.
Or the documentary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. I'm sure you'll be posting updates on your Instagram until then.
Yeah.
Posting all kinds of.
I think I'm gonna update, like, put another trailer out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking April 23rd.
Okay.
Because that'll make it 6 months away from like the actual like release.
After you do it, you got to come back on the podcast and talk about it. Talk about how, when, and all
I
that.
want to, because oh god,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm in over my head with it
Yeah.
too. So
If you also, dude, if you want, you could I have no problem making you clips of this podcast to put in the documentary.
I was actually about to ask
Like,
that.
when you're
Yeah,
talking
like I was
about
about to
it.
ask after
Yeah.
this, but yeah, hell yeah,
That'd be dope. And give you little clips of you talking about
dude.
what's gonna go down and stuff.
Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
sweet.
So that'd be cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You can screenshot whatever you want off the YouTube too to use in there. I don't really care. Screen
Okay.
record whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you. That's my permission to him, by the way. If anybody's complaining about copyright,
We're not written, but verbal and
Verbal.
audio or
Yeah.
consent.
there you go.
Got the legal system going on.
Dude, I'm looking forward to seeing you do this. I'm positive you're gonna do it. Just,
Yeah,
I
I hope I can.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
and if not, you'll die trying, I guess.
Yeah. If I die if that's how I die, awesome. I'm cool with that.
Try not to hit your head again
I'll wear it.
or break your other clavicle.
Break the other one.
Yeah, the other.
Get matching rods.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I can show you the scar if you want to see it.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
want to see it on here?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Here. It's all healed up now.
Dang. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. So it's
Pretty good one.
I mean, it's all healed up now, but
Yeah.
I don't know, this little bump right there.
Yeah, I see
That's
it.
the bar.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
My mom has metal plates in her leg.
Oh really?
Yeah, she broke her leg bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah, you know when you throw your leg back and you do that? Yeah, she fell back.
Oh, that makes sense.
She
I was
fell
about to say,
back.
did they try to roll the ball in her leg?
No, they actually waxed over the line, and she slipped, and she fell and crushed her leg down to the floor.
Ow.
Dislocated it. It was pretty crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well.
It was a whole thing.
I hope she's doing good.
Oh yeah, that was 5 years ago.
Oh,
6 years
okay.
ago. Yeah,
Oh, she's still. Oh, yeah. You said she's bodybuilding now.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, she's
yeah.
killing it.
Yeah,
she's
good.
killing.
Yeah, she's.
Oh,
she
hell yeah.
bowled a month ago for the first time.
Really?
Since then, yeah, she's been
Is
too
she good?
scared. She's not bad, yeah.
Okay.
She was just scared of it because of breaking her leg.
I mean, I would be traumatized by that too,
Yeah.
kind of
I
especially.
mean, you didn't get traumatized from biking.
Because I'm obsessed with it.
That's
I
true.
love it so much now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what'd be super cool?
What?
If you had your own line of cycle bikes one day.
I've thought about it. I've thought of not owning cycle bikes, but I've had So I guess this is a good way to kind of transition into this.
Yeah.
But so you know how I said I was thinking about getting that tattoo?
Yeah.
So actually, I'll do it with these because when I was in high school and middle school, I used to. Yes, it's this. So I had to think about it. So I didn't realize this was markers. I forgot. I just signed it and I already forgot. So that'll work. Whatever. So the tattoos that I want to get, I kind of messed up on this one.
Positive and negative.
Yeah, the positive and negative.
Oh yeah.
So
that's pretty cool.
yeah, so I want to have a parallel of positive and negative.
Yeah.
Because the way I used to do this in high school and middle school, because you put your positives on your non-dominant hand.
Oh yeah.
So because it's your positives, it's what you've worked on, it's what you've kept it, and it's your non-dominant hand because you keep it off to your side. You put your negatives on your dominant hand because you're working on yourself and you're and you're wanting to be better.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And yeah, it's kind of middle school shit, but I like it, and
yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah. So that'll be my first
Yeah.
tattoos.
You
So-
should make a T-shirt or something that you could wear while you're.
Yeah, just a plus and a minus.
Yeah.
Just, I don't.
Over each nipple. Just...
Yeah, just literally make them that small. Just put them right there,
Oh my gosh.
dude. Just Just focus on the nipples specifically. Don't even worry about him riding. Just focus on those.
You should do like Stokes, and the T could be a positive sign. Like just make it.
Okay. All right. That's actually wait. Hold on. So the and then the E could have that negative.
Yeah.
Bro, you just messed me up. Hold on.
That would be fire.
Oh, I need to try that. I need to look at that execution. Oh, dude, you might have just given me that idea. Okay. I'll make sure you get paid for it. if it goes through with it, I'll make sure you get a royalty or something. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Dude. Okay. But yeah, like I've always wanted to have like some sort of like apparel, some sort of like even if it's like cycling related.
Yeah.
I just want some sort of like positivity related kind of thing, which kind of lacking in a lot of like things in life now. So but yeah.
True. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's a good way to end the podcast.
Hell yeah. End it off like with positivity.
Thank you for coming on.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
And, yeah, for sure. Look forward to having you back on again to talk about how you did on this adventure here.
Hopefully, what is it? What's today? The 30th? The 29th?
It's the 30th.
The 30th.
Yeah.
So that means I'm doing the ride April, May, June, July. I'm 5 months away from doing this ride.
Almost exactly. A little less than 5 months.
Oh, God.
Have you already started training?
Yeah, yeah. So these like rides that I'm doing are like the training rides.
There you go.
But yeah. So
Cool.
okay.
Man, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see you next time.
Hell yeah, man.
Wow. All right, all his links will be in the description below, so you can watch the video he has out already about his weight loss, and then make sure you stay tuned for his ride documentary, and also follow his Instagram so that you can catch his updates and see what he's doing and all that. So.
All right. So
Awesome.
do I shake hands? What do I do here?
Go for it.
I don't
man.
know.
All right.
It's been awesome.
I will see you next time on the Off Tangent Podcast.
All right. Bye, y'all.